Hey everybody, it's Dave here, Holiday for Two. Hope you're having a good day. Today we're going to show you around Burro Creek Campground in between Wikieup and Wickenburg, Arizona. Let's go.
We'll pack our bags and quit our jobs and have a holiday for two. We'll pack our bags and quit our jobs and have a holiday for two.
Hey, if you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and ring that little bell on the side so you'll be notified when I put out more videos in the future. And stay tuned at the end of this video and I'll give you more information if you're not familiar with the area. But basically you want to take Highway 93 north out of Wickenburg between Wickenburg and Kingman and look for the Burro Creek Campground exit. It'll be right off the side of the road and you're going to turn across the road and go down the hill. And this actually used to be the old hideaway. As you come down the hill, you're going to make a right and you'll see the sign for Burro Creek Campground. And this is a kind of an undeveloped campground, as you can see. It's not paved. It's gravel, dirt road through, which is probably explains why it's only $14 a night. $7 if you have the Golden Age passport. But you have to be 62 to get those. Dump station here, as you can see. That's nice. That's kind of a nice little thing to have. Not too many campgrounds actually have a dump station on site, so that's kind of neat to see. There was a problem with the water, and you'll see that in just a minute. So some of the bathrooms weren't operating. But, of course, summertime is the off-season, so I think when it gets to be summertime, they kind of shut things down for the summer. That area that you just saw right there, that was a group camping area or picnic area. A day use area, I guess you would say. So we went up and went into the campground. There was actually a few campers braving the weather. And for June, as we went through this, in June, the weather was really nice. It was unusually cool for June. I think the day we went through here, it was about 82, 83. And on the way back, of course, we were going to Las Vegas. So on the way back, we stopped and at another spot. And the weather was just incredibly beautiful for June. I think the high temperature on the couple days later when we came back down through the 93 area, Wikieup and through there, it was like 80, 79, 80, which for June is almost unheard of. I think we were up in Vegas celebrating our anniversary, by the way. We were celebrating our 28th wedding anniversary up in Las Vegas. I'll do a video on that. That's a whole other story, but we'll share that with you later on. So we decided to hit a couple spots on the way to kind of scout out some future camp spots. And so Burro Creek is one of those places that my dad and grandparents and stuff always talked about, but I never actually camped in there. And so it's one of those spots where I would like to come back down and maybe in the wintertime come down here and do some camping. And it is very beautiful. You'll see in just a minute. I'll take the drone up, run around, and just show you just how beautiful it is around the Burro Creek area. And, of course, we've made a stop here in a minute to look at the prices and also check out one of the campsites. Let's go see. All right. The restrooms are closed. No water. They do have a dump station. $14 a night. And that's $7 if you have the Golden Age passport. So I assume they have envelopes here. You come get an envelope and then put your envelope, pay your money and put it in there. Interesting. All sites are first come, first serve until October of 23. Restrooms may close without notice due to an ongoing water issue. We apologize for any inconvenience. You may contact Kingman Bureau of Land Management at 928-718-3700 with any questions. Thank you, BLM staff. Awesome. Okay. So this is Burro Creek Campground. They do have a dump station. We came in, you probably saw that on the video. It's really not too bad here. Not too bad. The weather right now is, what are we, June, and it's a really nice day. A good spot for winter camping though, I think. Come back here in the winter time. What a beautiful view though, everywhere around you. Just taking a look. We pulled into one of the campsites here. This is number 23. Got like a little fire ring. Nothing's, no paved though, it's just dirt to get in here. Do have a little table here. Little spot to, I guess you can, kind of weird they don't put a seat there. I guess this is so you can barbecue or something here. But I would assume these are probably meant more for tents because they got a little spot for a tent there. And there's somebody down there in the white SUV over there. One motorhome when we came in, otherwise nobody's here. Just beautiful though. And then I'll take you up and show you the bridge in a minute. That's the Burro Creek Bridge. That's really pretty when you're down here. Wow. Isn't that pretty? Hope you liked that music. That was Walden Pond, one of my original songs. You can find that song and more on Digital Doxology on YouTube. That's my music site. Hope you like that. It is a beautiful place to go and visit. This time of year can get warm. As summer travel season is here, I probably want to hit this spot in the wintertime. But safe travels wherever you're going this time of year. And of course, if you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you can be notified when I put out more videos in the future. If you want to find out more info on how to get to Burro Creek and things around there, stay tuned in just a second. I'll show you around on the map. Have a good day. Bye-bye. Hey everybody, I like to do these videos at the end to kind of show folks who are not familiar with Arizona and with this area of the country, show them where things are. If you're familiar with Burro Creek and you know how to get there, you can probably skip over this or just stay tuned. You might hear some interesting information I'll tell a little bit about. I'm going to focus on Burro Creek Campground, but there's a lot in the area to do and see. It's kind of, here's Burro Creek Campground. It is kind of stuck in the middle of nowhere. I'm kind of joking, but kind of serious too. Let me expand the map out. You'll know what I mean. Here's Phoenix down here. And then there's really not much between Phoenix. Then you got Kingman. And then, of course, Boulder City and Las Vegas, where we were for the weekend. We went up there. But there's really not a lot in here between Kingman and Phoenix. This is kind of it's kind of off the beaten path, you might say, but it is definitely worth a visit. If you're traveling in this area of Arizona, it is definitely worth a visit. You're going to be on Highway 93, either coming southbound or northbound on the highway, and the highway is very nice highway. It used to be a treacherous highway. It used to be a highway that had a reputation as being a very dangerous highway. It's still, there's places, but it's a lot safer now because it's divided and they've smoothed it out, and it's really a nice road. So definitely worth a trip. Burro Creek Campground is about, I'm going to guess, 12 to 15 miles south of Wikieup and probably about 30 miles north of Wickenburg. Now that's just a rough estimate. I could be way off, but it's approximate. You're going to look for the exit on the road. Let me switch to the satellite. There's Burro Creek Bridge. That is also definitely worth seeing. A little history about that bridge. I was just looking it up. That bridge was built in 1967, and it is one of the largest span bridges in Arizona. Second only, I think, to the one that goes over the Grand Canyon, or no, the one that goes over the Lake Mead Bridge, Hoover Dam. There's one that kind of goes south of Hoover Dam. That is one of the furthest spans, but this is the second one. And here it tells here, it was built in 1966 and spans 680 feet. And it is definitely worth seeing. It is a really cool bridge. It reminds me of one that's in California on the Highway 1 that goes up the coast. There's a bridge kind of like it. And that is a deep canyon too. It's really worth checking out. Burro Creek Bridge. The campground, the only way to get to the campground, let me switch back to the terrain here. The only way to get to the campground is by the south entrance. This entrance is no longer, it's been tore up. This actually used to be the main highway up until they built the bridge. So probably until 1965, 66, this was the way to get around Burro Creek. You had to come down, get the old bridge right here, and then go across and go up and back up. And that took a lot of extra time. Boy, when they built this bridge here in the 60s, it saved a lot of time on this highway. Let me switch back to satellite. So you can kind of see there's some pictures of the bridge right there. Really kind of neat. Campground is just south of here. Great place to stay. You'll look in the video, you'll see it's not paved. I suggest if you're age 62 or over, get yourself that Golden Age Pass. It's definitely worth it because you get a lot of these campgrounds for half price. But $14 a night, that's not bad. It has a dump station. And it seems like the water is turned off right now, probably because of the summer. There was a sign there, I think, that they were having water issues. So just be aware of that. um, if you're there at the campground, then your entrance is going to be at this entrance right here. This is the way to get down. This is actually the way that we took in the video off Highway 93. Closest grocery stores are going to be up here in Wikieup, which is about 12-15 miles north. So that's not too bad if you get stuck there and you need ice. My suggestion is fill up in Kingman or fill up your ice in, I think there's a Love Station on I-40 that before you come down that way on the 93. Or get your ice and your soda and drinks and all that in Wickenburg as you're coming up. There's also a neat thing here to see close to Burro Creek called Kaiser Hot Springs. And I'll show you some of those. This is really kind of a cool. We didn't get to see it this trip, but it's going to be on one of my things to do next time we get up there. I see pictures. I've seen pictures of people actually getting in those and laying in them. There they are. And like hot tubs. Kind of cool. Kaiser Hot Springs. And it's kind of off the road there. I'll go back to the map. And there we go. Burro Creek Campground. There was a lot of water, as you'll see in the video. I don't know about fishing. I don't think there's fish in there. Because to be honest with you, this will dry up in the summertime. Probably between late June, July, this will be dry or mostly dry. There will be places where the water will actually go underground. Arizona is one of those places that has rivers and creeks that actually go under the sand for certain distances. The water goes underground, especially in the summertime. Now, when a monsoon comes, watch out, because then this will turn into a raging river. Now you're up far enough up from the river here, from this Burro Creek, that you should be okay. But I would definitely keep an eye on the weather, because there is always that possibility, if it's a real bad monsoon storm, that water could come up here. There's always that remote possibility. It's not something that's totally impossible to happen. Especially lately with the weather that we've seen, I wouldn't rule anything out. But it's not something I would be afraid of, but just keep your eyes open to the weather. Keep your eye on the sky, as they say. And I hope you enjoy this. This is a great place to come visit. There's lots of places to hike around here. And I guess there's even burros that come and visit. Maybe next time we go up there and camp there, maybe we'll luck out and get some pictures of some burros visiting our campground. This is Dave from Holiday for Two saying have a great trip wherever you go. Be safe. Have a great day. Catch you later.